Hi, this is Trepacer. Welcome to Trepacer Saturday Reviews. And as promised in my vlog, yesterday I watched Everest, and I kind of fell asleep during part of it, so I went back and watched what I missed, and I really enjoyed Everest. This came out, I believe, last year. I think in January last year. I'm not sure, but anyway, Everest is basically the story. It takes place in 1996. It's basically about these two commercial expeditions that start off, they start off, during their final ascent to get to the top of, the summit of Mount Everest. Of course, when basically without warning, a violent storm comes and basically causes chaos. This movie stars Jason Clarke. He plays Rob Hall. He's like the leader of the one expedition. And then you have Jake Gyllenhaal is in this as well, which I didn't know at first. He's in this as well. Okay, and you also have Keira Knightley in this, Martin Henderson, John Hawkes is in this, what's his name too, Josh Brolin is in this as well. And basically, like I said, you have these different groups of people that are in the different expeditions, and they're all climbing Everest for, their own personal reasons. Like John Hawkes, he's like a mailman, and he's tried to climb it before and failed, so he's going to try again to do it. And then you have Josh Brolin's character, who's who's divorced from his or estranged from his wife, I think. Excuse me, estranged from his wife and kids, and he's wanting to prove it to himself that he can do this. And again, you see you have Jason Clarke. He plays John Hall, who's he's married, his wife is pregnant, getting ready to have their first kid, and he's leading this expedition up to do this. And like I said, chaos hits when they get whammed with a violent storm, and it's basically a struggle for survival. And this movie, first of all, the cinematography in this movie is absolutely breathtakingly beautiful. He's showing you the mountain and what they have to do to get up to the mountain, and all the different stages they go through to get to the mountain and try to get to the top. And then when chaos strikes, and basically they have to struggle and kind of improvise to try to stay alive and to survive. And it's a really intense movie, and really I'm glad I went back and watched the part that I missed, because it's emotional as well and just heartbreaking in certain spots. It's just a really intense movie, and I think they did a great job with it. I think the only part negative, I guess, to me for this movie is that at times you can't tell who's who, because a lot of them guys have beards and stuff, and you can't tell. I mean, for certain guys, like Jason Clarke, you can tell because of his accent and the height and what he looks like. And Jake Gyllenhaal, you can tell who he is for the most part. But like a lot of the guys have beards and stuff, you can't really tell at certain spots, who's who. I mean, there's a few women up there as well, but you can tell who they are for the most part. But some of the guys, when it gets, the blizzard conditions and stuff, you can't really tell who is who. But other than that, it's an intense movie and really an emotional movie as well, and just kind of breaks your heart in spots as well. And I enjoyed it a lot. Okay, and definitely would recommend this. I'm gonna give and basically, so this is based on a true story as well. Okay, and they tell you at the end, what happened to the people in the real life people in the movie. Okay, and which I think is a good thing to know. Anyway, I'm gonna give this movie, because I'm gonna give this movie a 7.8. Okay, I really enjoyed it, and I definitely recommend it, and definitely definitely worth getting and watching. And I watched the 3D version of it. It looks spectacular in 3D, and the visuals are fantastic, and you actually feel like you're out there, and then you do care for the characters when things go south. You do care for the characters and want them to survive. Okay, so it makes the movie an added bonus for me. Anyway, 7.8 for me. Anyway, let me know what you think of Everest. Have you seen it? What do you think of it? Feel free to leave comments down below. If you like this video, please hit the subscribe button down below. And this is Trepacer saying so long, and take care.